Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. It's been a while. I've had my brother-in-law Carlos coming to visit. It's been a fantastic time. He's actually still here, but I've got a little bit of time. He and my wife went out to go get my son from daycare and all that fun jazz, so I've got a little bit of time. So let's do a little bit more of tutorial level 5. With that, let's just dive right in. So we'll go single player, load, tutorial level 5, load. Alright, so because it's been a few days, I don't remember exactly where we left off. So let me just take a quick look here. Looks like we've got smelting going, which is lovely. So we've got iron, we've got stone, we've got copper, we've got plenty of power. Not too worried about power at all, which is lovely. So yeah, I guess it's time to start automating. It also looks like we're building a bunch of inserters, which is going to be nice. Okay, so looking at our objective, we need to repair the base and research automated rail transportation. So in order to research automated rail transportation, looks like a lot of research is already done, which is nice. Alright, so automated rail transportation is this guy right here. And we basically have everything we need researched except for railway first, and that requires red and green science. So that's what we need to start automating. We need to automate our red science and we need to automate our green science. So let's start by automating red science. So what does our red science require? Red science requires copper plates and iron gears. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and split off, well, let me just plop down. I guess what I'll do is I will plop down something like that. And you're going to do gears. Then you're also going to do gears. And then you are going to split and route that way. There we go. And then we will take you, we'll split you and run you up that way. Copy, paste. And we're going to go, I'll use fast inserters because why not? At least for that. Oh, no, I'll do that too. That's fine. So there's that. And then let's also get everything nice and connected here. So we'll do that. Then we'll do that. That and that. So now we've got iron gear wheels working, which is lovely. So now that we got iron gear wheels working, we need to get our copper plates up there too. So let's do it. We need to also make some more belts. So let's go ahead and take some of these iron plates. Let's go ahead and make plenty of belts. Perfect. Okay. So while our belts are making, let's drag our bus along. And then I need to bring copper up for the ride, right? So let's do that. So I'm going to do something like that. And that way I can split copper up like that. And then I'll use underground belts to bring it up like that. Again, there's multiple ways to do this. I'm just going to do it this way because I think it's cool. Because I want to. Alright, and then let's do science. Science! Let's do 8 science. So you are going to do red science. And then you're going to use inserters. And then you're going to use long inserters. And then you're going to output that way. And then we need some belt, right? So I'll have you go up like that. I'll have you go up like that. And then we will merge the two together. Right there. Boom. I'm leaving a little bit of extra space in case we need more red science, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to. But using up extra space is totally fine in Factorio, right? This map might have limits, But most maps in Factorio, unless you specify limits when you create the game, Factorio maps don't have limits by default. So use your space. Space is good for you. And then we're going to do... Oh, that's not far enough. Okay, well, we'll do that, that, and that. And then we'll do that, that, that. And then we'll do that, that, and that. It's sloppy. My gosh, that's sloppy power polling, but whatever. It gets the job done. Now it's all working. So we're looking good. We got science. We got science. And it's going to be pretty much even on both sides of the belt because this guy's coming on the right side of the belt, so that's going to split and go onto the right side of the belt. That guy's coming on the left side of the belt, that's going to split and go on the left side of the belt. So we don't really need to balance it, so I'm just not going to. So great, we got red science done. Also, do we have labs? We got 5 labs. Perfect. Let me place those labs so we can get rolling on that. Where do I want to place the labs? I tend to prefer placing the labs by power, but our science is going to be coming this direction, and we do have some space here we can play with. So maybe I'll place the labs around here-ish. Let's also see if we can build more. There we go. 5 more labs will be perfect. Okay. So let's do something like this. I'm going to go ahead and bring it pretty far out, like that should be fine. And then I'm going to bring this out like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and start placing labs. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to pass our science backwards and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once those 5 labs are done building, we'll be great. We're going to grab our science this way. I think I want to move it 1 space forward. Let me move them all 1 space forward. Like that. There we go. Almost done building the labs. And then what we'll want to do, we'll want to run a belt that way, right? So that way the science gets all the way up. And then what we'll want to do is we want to do something like this, right? Load all of the red science onto one half of the belt, and then later on when we automate green science, we'll put it on the other half of the belt. And then boom, we got labs. Now let's go ahead and power everything on. So there, 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 and then we're gonna go there, there. Perfect. That's good for now. If we need to build more labs, we can build more labs later. But for now, that's perfect. So now let's start taking a look at how to automate ourselves some green science, right? So green science, as we did last time, requires transport belts and inserters. And I'm out of assembly machines. So let's go ahead and build some more of those. That requires lots of iron and some copper. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand right here and eat both. Perfect. And we're going to do lots of assemblers. There we go. We're going to have 5 assembly level 2 machines. We are going to have to eventually smelt steel, but I'm not going to worry about doing that yet. So yeah, all good. Let's go ahead and add assembly machine level 2s in my bar there. And there we go. Perfect. So we're going to need belts and we're going to need inserters. So belts are pretty easy. They just require iron, right? So let's go ahead and drag this around. And then let's go ahead and split the iron off. I'm just going to do this as I go. I'm not going to really think this through too much. There's going to be much better ways to do it than what I'm going to do. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, okay, I need you to do belts, right? And belts require gears. So actually, I want you to do gears. So I'm going to change you to gears. And then you're going to hand off into that. And then you are going to do belts. I'm going to pull in from that side and then output from that side. Again, just kind of making this up as I go. And there's our iron. Great, awesome. Now, on the other side, I want inserters, right? So inserters require electronic circuits and gear wheels. So we're going to want another one of these. Right, we're going to go ahead and input from this side, output that way. And then we also need to do green circuits. So green circuits are fun. I'm just waiting for some more assembly machine level 2s. Almost there. Perfect. Okay. So you are going to do green circuits, and then you're going to output that way. And then you're going to need iron plates, so you're going to input that way. Oh, I put the inserters in way the wrong spot for some reason, because I'm crazy. There we go. So you're going to do inserters. You're going to do gears. You're going to output that way, input that way. You're going to input that way. You're going to receive green circuits. And then green circuits require iron plates and copper cables. So we're going to go ahead and do something like, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to do it suboptimally. I'll let you guys figure out how to optimize. I'm just going to do it this way. You're going to go ahead and input copper that way, and then output that way. Lovely. So that means we want iron here. So you're going to need to input to get iron. We're going to want copper here. And we need more belts. So let's grab some more iron. This is a good time to say we should probably be automating our belts, right? And we kind of sort of are, but they're not, you know, the purpose isn't to give it to us, at least for this setup. But we should start automating the things that we use all the time. So that way we don't have to keep pocket crafting everything, right? Because my goodness, that's going to take a little while. But anyway, we're going to drag that over. And also drag that over. We're going to also drag that over as far as we can. And then we're going to say you split iron. And then we're going to say you split copper. And then we'll drag those up as soon as we get belts ready. I also need to make more splitters. And I need to use iron for that. So let's just grab a whole bunch of iron from here. Boom. There we go. That'll be great. So there's our iron. There's our copper. And it's sloppy, but it works. And if it works, then I am a-okay with it. So now let's power this all on and actually see if it works, huh? So we're gonna go power, 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 oh, power, like that. Oh, and we're not outputting. Let's actually output, shall we? And power. There we go. Oh wait, we don't want to output. We don't want to output that. Let me grab some of that. There we go. We don't want to output the green circuits. We only want to output the inserters. Alright, cool. So that's working. Lovely. So now what we want to do is we want to make green science, right? So let's go ahead and just drag this out. And again, let's do 8, right? So let's go ahead and I'm going to use these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can go in, out, 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 in, out, 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 out. And then you're going to be green science, and then copy, paste. Perfect. And then we're going to again do the combine game. This time I'm going to be lame and not actually leave any space, because I don't want to. And actually, I don't even need to use a splitter for that. I'm not sure why I used a splitter for that, but whatever. And then once that's all combined together, we're going to just loop-de-loop that up and around and slap it on here. And there we go. Now we're going to have green science. Perfect. Boom. Now we got green science. At least I think we do. Yep. And we got green science working. Perfect. So now we're going to be able to start doing research in our next video, because we've got our science all automated up, right? So this is awesome. We're going to be able to start our researches. We're going to be able to start our railways soon. This is going to be lovely. Look at that. Isn't this lovely? Is it perfect? Is it clean? It's fine. It works, right? Could it be prettier? Of course. Could it be worse? Sure, it could be worse too. But you know what? It works, and that's all I need to be happy. It works. Anyway, now that we've got our green science automated, you can see the labs are going to start pulling it in now, which is lovely for them. We'll be able to start our researches soon, and we'll go ahead and do that in our next video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time. I always have a good time playing Factorio, and I'll catch y'all next time. Have a good one.